just did a newsletter called What Happened to Herb Tarlek. What's the first word that comes to your mind when you talk about the most recent experience you had with salespeople, or when you think of salespeople? It's they lie, they cheat, they're pushy, they're money hungry. It's all those things that Herb Tarlek represented. And more importantly, that was 25 salespeople. And I say to them, that's how you look at yourself. And so I think it behooves every salesperson to really get out there and understand, how do I bring that value? How do I bring my personality? If you're providing that service, if you're bringing that value to the customer, you're not that fast-talking, slick, person. You become that advisor, that person they trust, that relationship they're looking for, and that's how you start to do business with them. I've got a rule of 5, I call, around sales teams. If you've got 5 salespeople in your team, first one is your superstar that gets out there, is on quota, performs year in and year out, and does a great job for you. Then you've got the next 2, and they're your plotters, and they're just in under quota, 80 to 90%. They're always there, they always show up, drive you a bit crazy, but they're there. Then you got a 4th who can't decide whether they want to be part of your team or not. And then you got a 5th, the person you need to move out of your organization. And every time I tell that rule of 5 to people, they say, that's my sales team. The reality is you will never get 5 superstars. I think if I could ever figure that out, I'd become a very wealthy man just taking that message out. The reality is that's the mix you have with your sales team, and that's why you're never going to get 5 superstars. And I hope you're never going to have 5 bottom performers either. When you talk to top performers, I will always get that. They know what's happening. They have a passion for the business. They have a process they go through every day from the time they get up till the time they go to bed that gives them that success. Talk to a poor performer, there is no passion, there is no process, and there is no performance. So you take your passion, you wrap that around and get out in front of your customers. You have a process that you go through to manage that, to give you the performance you need. That's what top performing sales reps do. Poor performers have every excuse in the world. If the company only had this, if my customers would only buy that, if I only had more time, the economy's really bad right now, I can tell you right now, they're not good performers. I find sales reps that get out and make it about price are just plain lazy. They haven't done their homework. Customers are not buying from you because of price. And I say to salespeople, new salespeople, I say all the time now, when you go into a first sales call, you can't talk about price and you can't talk about your products. And they go, well, yeah, but what am I going to talk about? And I say, well, what have you got left to talk about? Well, I can only talk about the customer. Okay, well, that's what you're there for, not to talk about your price. Organizations don't make buying decisions based on price. Put price out of it, talk to them, and the price piece goes away, and you'll have competitive pricing, and you'll win your fair share of business.